All right, back to this now. There's a new effort in the United States Senate to push ahead once again with the DREAM Act, which is a very controversial bill that would give some illegal immigrants a quick path to citizenship. But one state has already passed its own version of the DREAM Act, and we're seeing how that's working out for them. It's causing a huge fight in the state of Maryland. They are under attack for a law that critics say gives special privileges to those who are in the state illegally. I'm joined now by our great panel. Simon Rosenberg is here. He's the president of NDN, a left-leaning think tank, and a former campaign advisor for President Bill Clinton. Also, Ben Ferguson is here. He's of the Ben Ferguson Show. Welcome, gentlemen. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
You know, a lot of this is sort of circulating around the policy that allows illegals to become basically state residents when it comes to their tuition at the University of Maryland. And according to this professor, the University of Maryland at College Park computer science professor James Pertillo, he's told FoxNews.com that during his time as an associate dean, he frequently saw admissions officers favor students because of their undocumented status, that it led to the school's diversity and it enriched the College Park experience. Simon, what do you think about that?
Well, first of all, the law that was just passed in Maryland and which has been passed in states like Texas and California and Illinois in recent years provides no special treatment to the undocumented. All it does is says you're eligible for in-state tuition. And okay, well, let's have this out, Ben. Is that all the undocumenteds are able to get is the same treatment as other people who live in the state, if their parents and their conditions, if their parents are tax-paying residents of the state, if they finish 2 years of community college before they go on. So all that's happening is the playing field's being leveled. There's no special treatment being given to the undocumented at all in the law that was just passed.
All right, well, let's talk about it. Go ahead, Ben. You were chuckling while Simon was talking.
I mean, I'm sorry. This is hysterical to me that if you're an illegal immigrant and you live in Maryland and you want to become an American citizen, you might as well wait till after college because you get a double whammy. One, you can get in-state tuition. Two, you can also get in on issues of affirmative action because you're now a minority in a special class. So if you're an average American citizen in Maryland, you've got good grades, good enough to maybe get in Maryland, there's a good chance you may get picked by an illegal immigrant that gets to go instead of you, and they get a cheaper price on college than you get. I mean, I'm sorry. This gives people an incentive to actually be an illegal immigrant for a little bit longer to get a better deal on college.
Yeah, it seems kind of crazy, Simon, when you look at this. Obviously, we all grew up under the system where you had to be an in-state.
Clearly, you guys are saying the state of Texas and Bill Perry is a crazy guy. I mean, you're saying that the governor of Texas is a crazy guy because that law exists in Texas. I don't have to agree with everything he does.
Well, here's the thing about conservatives. We don't always agree with everybody, and for you to act like that what one conservative does is correct for all conservatives is incorrect. My point is this. Average American citizens should get a great deal on going to college, not illegal immigrants who are here breaking the law, and they get even twice as good of a chance as me because they're a protected minority now, and it's diversity, and they get cheaper tuition than I do if I want to go to Maryland.
This show is unbelievable. What are you talking about, Ben? What do you mean they have double the chance to get in? This is completely made up. The point is the kids we're talking about in Maryland, I'm going to finish this. The kids we're talking about in Maryland are a couple hundred kids every year. They have to have the grades to get into the school. These are high-performing kids who've excelled in the public high schools that they've been in Maryland.
And
the state of Maryland has made the decision that...
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
In order to be eligible for these programs, you have to be a state resident. I hate to be overly simplistic about this, but these are not
you also have to have grades good enough to get into the school.
Okay, my child cannot go to the University of Maryland and get the same sort of admissions policy because he's not a state resident. You would have to pay more to go there because you are not a state resident. The bottom line is that these people are not legally in the state. So why should they be getting this privilege that people who are in the state legally are not getting? Simple as that.
Maryland obviously doesn't agree with you, right? I mean, the state of Maryland just passed a law that doesn't agree with everything you just said. What they're saying is if you live in the state and if you have high grades, if you've performed well in your public school, your parents pay taxes, we have made a decision that given that you've shown, Ben, let me finish, is that if you've shown that you can perform well in your school and get into one of our good schools in Maryland, that it doesn't make any sense to deny you that opportunity, given that you've already shown that you can perform at a very high level. We're making an investment in you because we believe that you're going to be a contributor to our society the same way that Ben is. This is a level playing field. There's no special treatment.
Here's the problem.
Just
problem. Here is the problem.
Hold on, Ben. Just your point about the people of Maryland. There's a petition that's underway right now to overturn this, and it's gaining a lot of momentum.
Yep.
So they're just saying don't pop the champagne corks yet, that the whole thing is not necessarily a done deal. So in terms of the people of Maryland, we will see how it ends up working out. And you may be right. Maybe they're happy with this deal, and then by all means, they have every right to live under that situation. We got to go.
American kids should be going there and getting a good deal. That's my point, not illegal immigrants.
Point made. Ben Ferguson, thank you very much. Simon Rosenberg, thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks.
Obviously,
Thank you so much,
it's a very
Mark.
heated topic, and we'll continue to dig